Hello boys and not boys, and welcome back to the Wartales playthrough. Now, today is going to be all about making some cash money. We've got weapons for everybody now, so our kill time should be pretty quick. What we need is moolah. The reason we need it is the skills that we got at the start of the game in the character creation screen, you can actually buy them separately for 300 gold a piece. So what we're looking to do is basically find enough money to go and buy the skills that we're missing. We'll buy the wood, nothing else is really of import to us right now. We'll keep checking the traveling traders because they can have some pretty important stuff on them.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Oh, okay. That's actually quite good. Because we're... Yeah, let's take that. Let's have a quick check on me. Is that better or worse than mine? A little bit better. And then for Elena, we can put that on her now. There we go. And then we can sell that. But we can sell it to the same people. Because only those two characters of ours can wear heavy armor at the moment, so there's no point in keeping it. So we're about 90 gold down on that transaction. Take the leather. We've got enough rope. Could do with checking out the cave again just to see if there's any more mining to be done. There is not, and we don't have any lockpicks for that box yet. As the party grows, we'll have more people with more skills that we'll be able to do more things with. Ooh, that's important. So these little fog things here with the beasts inside them, these beasts drop leather that is different to normal leather, and it is essential for the next tier of armor. So we'll fight them now. We are fatigued because we got a hard notification that we needed to do something about resting before we got into this fight. But that's fine. I could use Wrath. Will that kill him? It won't, no. So let's end turn. Use one of our rogues to finish him off. And then he needs to move just behind this wolf here, this creature here, sorry, so he gets the Valor point for being next to an enemy but not in combat at the end of a turn. We then move the tank to this one. We can spend one of those Valor points to weaken this guy because we're not going to kill him before the next turn. And then we can smash his head in. We could use 3, but again, we're not strong enough yet to kill off the back of that, so let's just leave that where it is. We'll take a hit, but he's in a weakened state, so it's not going to do much to us. We can't get behind this guy, so we're going to have to attack from the flank. Not as effective, but it'll be fine. End his turn as well. We got the archer. Now we can spend one to do that attack and then pray for a critical hit on this one. Nope. Okay. So that thing is going to get to attack, but not in any significant way. And now we got a nightmare to fight as well. Joy. So somewhere around here, yeah. So we got one of these things and another wolf. I don't mind this happening at this point because we're in a position where I would rather it happen. Just going to move him here, leave him there, just because then he's the closest point of contact to the enemy. So if they do come like they have, he's going to be the one that they attack. And now we can bring in the rogues behind him. I could probably spend... Yeah, there we go. And then move him up here so I still get that Valor point back. This rogue will move him away as well. Because again, we want to bait them into attacking the tank. We don't want to attack them ourselves. Leave him out. I'll jump in front of this one. So I can't get to that one, but I need to stay close to my allies. Archer gets a valor point as long as they end their turn next to an ally. So just filling up our valor points while we wait for this thing to make its decision on where it's going. Is it going to stay there? It is going to stay there. That's interesting. I can get to it now, though. Doesn't have any guards, so there's no point in using number 4 yet. We will lock it in combat. We'll then bring in the other tank who can't actually attack it because he's too far away. And this is why we need those skill books, because one of those skills is run, which gives us an extra 5-meter dash at the cost of 1 valor point. So I would have been able to run there and then use my movement to close in. The archer can get here. I might be able to get some shots off from there, to be fair. Yep. The rogues won't, but we can set them up ready for next turn. Oh, we can get on the flank. We can't get behind him, though. That's fine. We'll chop him down piece by piece. Huh, okay. Basically chickened out and ran. Job's a good one. So that's the leather that we want, the white leather. 11 is a good haul. So the next tier of armor on the armor that we've already got uses that white leather. So that is good. We'll take the carcasses, actually. We can sell them. Normally I'll leave them, but in this instance we'll take them. We don't have a woodcutter, do we? Miner, smith, woodcutter. Yeah, we do. Chop down the tree, buddy. You go join us at the campfire. Is there anything we can build? Okay, there's a few things we can build. We can build a tent, which gives us maximum valor points increased by 1. We can build a hitching post, which increases the carrying capacity by 10. And we can build a camp chest, which we can put... if we assign a thief to it and we put stolen goods in there, he will basically fence them over a period of time. We could do a making the rope. The only thing hemp turns into is rope, as far as I'm aware. Oh, in fact, you can make hemp tea out of it as well, but I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. Lockpicks, pittons, fish hooks. We don't have a thief to use lockpicks at the moment. We can do a tent. We can do the hitching post. That's useful. We don't need the camp chest. So that's enough of that. Let's place our new bits of kit. So you can assign people to the tent, but I think you get the assign companions generates +1 valor each rest. So we should really assign all of our spare companions in there. We got the cook, we got him, so we should get an extra 2 valor from understanding how that works properly. And the hitching post, we'll pop the donkeys on there. Now we've got 193. If that goes up to 213, it means they get +10 carry capacity each, not just +10 carry capacity. That'll be interesting. Let's cook up a storm, get 4 more mutton stews on the way. We'll get some wolf sausage done as well. We only got enough for 1. That'll do fine. We got some points to claim. Oh, we got a level. So this is what I was talking about. Because we got a level, we now get to pick one of these perks. So we've got run duration increased by 20%. Companions are less prone to be injured in battle. Cost of items from the Trackers Guild reduced by 10%. The troop eats 3% less, 3 less food, which is good. Animals have reduced aggression range and give up the chase faster. Purging a rat nest also grants 50 influence. Cost for upgrading a legendary weapon increased by 50%. Decreased by 50%. And then torches last longer and light up a larger area in battle. I think we go with the food one. Anything that like makes us expend less resource to me is good. We got 3 knowledge points to spend. We can spend them on perks in here, or we can spend them on new tinkering recipes such as saddlebags. Or a higher tier campfire, or a higher tier tent, or a higher tier workshop. Hitching post. The next level workshop allows us to, instead of selling our spare armors, we can break them down into resources, which is useful, to be fair. We could get a next tier hitching post. We could get a next tier cooking pot, which reduces food consumption by 4, which is double of what it does at the moment. All of these things cost resources. Armor-wise, we've got pretty much everything we need for now. We could do with the helmets. And probably the shields. That's the next set of armor look. And if we look at the recipe, you'll see there it takes 6 leather to make Golf Spaulders, which is the medium armor. And for the heavy, it takes 4. I mean, we could make that now. We can go and buy the 9 charcoal from the vendor. In fact, that might be an idea. Instead of making the armor and then remaking it, we'll just move straight into making ghost breastplates for our heavy guys, because that'll save us having to remake them later on. And then the next tier of helmets is pretty much the same thing. Food-wise, the recipes that you find in the world are better than the ones you can just learn off the cuff here. So we'll leave those alone for the minute. Movement speed in the world increased by 5%. It doesn't seem worth 2 points. Repairs materialism, village blacksmiths for 5 additional armor points. That does sound like it's worth 2 points. Because that means our repair tools here, instead of just repairing 10, they repair 15. Companion wages reduced. I'm not really having... No, sorry. Recruitment of companions reduced. I think we go with the restoration one for now. And then we got 1 more skill point, which I'll put in helmets. And we should be good from there. Food-wise, we need 19, so we get 14 from the mutton stew. Some bread and some fruit, and we're there. So my companions are becoming more experienced. You can now appoint one of them as captain. So Knightly's going to be the captain, obviously. Now what it means is he gets an ability, this one, where I can generate +1 valor points for each ally in the area of effect, which is quite a small area of effect, but if you group your guys up, you can basically fill your valor points up at the beginning of a fight quite quickly, which is good. Right, now we need to focus on getting money. So let's get after it. Some bad guys floating around here somewhere, and we gotta find them. More this way. There they are. And get the ambush on them from behind. Fight. Okay, okay, okay. I don't want to split my force up. That seems silly. Tank there. Where's my other tank? Oh, Knightly. Knightly, oh, Knightly. Wherefore art thou, Knightly? Am I blind? Where the... Oh, he's over there. Oh, that's fine. He's closest to the first guy. Alright, let's get going. Kick off. He's got guard, so it is worth using a number 4 on him. Because now their guard's gone. And so's their spleen, apparently. Sweet. Next in line is that lady. I'll move here, because then we can at least get a surrounder bonus. End my turn. You can't get to her. That's pole position on my part. My bad. So we'll start off with a weakening blow. That's enough to break their guard. And then hit them with the big stick. We can actually finish them off. We picked up that galvanization, so now we've got ourselves a 50% damage buff. For the most part, we're going to ignore this guy down here with the hammer. It's going to take him at least a turn to get to us anyway. We can start utilizing our rogues a bit better. Wow, 30 damage is high. Could I do the 5? Would the 5 finish him? Might do. Yep. Nice neck you got there. Would be a shame if somebody sliced it. No, I'm not letting you run away, you cowards. And turn. I'm going to move the next rogue down just so they're in range for the next turn. And also, being a bit cheeky, it gives the archer somebody to be next to get his valor point. Well, didn't need it anyway, because apparently he's an absolute sharpshooter. Ooh, free heavy armor, some leather. And our rogue went up a level. Good lad. Do we have another cutthroat, a poisoner, or a strategist? I think we go for a poisoner. Why do I think we should go for a poisoner? Is it because... specifically this hat here. Yeah, increased damage by 25% against poison units. But like stacking poison on a group of them straight away is very advantageous. Being able to just straight up murder somebody from behind is advantageous as well. I'm thinking we should mix up our offerings a little bit so we're not a one-trick pony, if that makes sense. I'm going to increase your movement a little bit. I think 14 is probably a better place to be with movement. Right, that's it. Now we go find the other one. Head back, scoop our money. Well, that's a good point. Is this gear good for any of us? Good for you. Yes, I lose critical hit, but I gain critical damage. I lose movement. Yeah, that's good. And that's good for you. So we got a set of heavy army to sell.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, good sir? I have some stuff that I peeled off a dead body. I'm sure you'll be very interested. We got some hogs. Can always use more leather and food, so... oh, we might get the ambush out on them. Oh, we got the ambush. Surprise status is damage increased by 10%. I don't know if that's worth the effort of actually ambushing them, but We'll go with it. The tanks will bring in from both sides, backed up by the rangers, and then the archer does whatever the archer wants to do, really. There's no guard on these creatures, so we can just go straight in and start attacking. Cool. That's what we like to see. Second tank goes in for the next in line. Okay. Just straight one shot the pig. I'm not getting any points here for okay. So we just kill everything outright. Nice. We'll loot it all for now. And we didn't actually get a capacity increase from that hitching post. We're at 195. I thought we were supposed to get a capacity increase. Oh wait, our thing's not the... No, it's not. It's these guys, isn't it? No. Vanquish Elegance Troop. Yeah, it's not the rat infestation. We're not ready for that yet. So there is some bad guys around here somewhere we're supposed to be fighting. It's not these guys, otherwise they'd have the quest symbol above their heads.
Why confront us? We're only doing what the guard dares not do. Trials, prison, it's all pointless. Look at what has become of this province. Look, it's high time someone rid us of the bandits, the raiders, the thieves.
Okay. That was her. The quest symbol wasn't above her. I was wrong. I can't reach no one from down here. There we go. Backed up by him. That's fine. You get there. You can reach her. Be backed up by matey boy. And then you can stand back here and be a nuisance from afar. We have a plan. Right. First off, hammer boy. In terms of guard, you have no guard. Next up, who's going after hammer boy? This one. So we want to do our best to tie up their troops. I mean, just straight up smashing their faces in also works. I'm not going to begrudge somebody the opportunity. You jump behind him. We've got time before she attacks. Bro. Got shanked. Normally you wouldn't want to use your rangers as openers. However, times are hard. Uh-huh. In the face. Shiny. Loot-wise, we didn't really get a lot for that. Again, we're going to pimp everybody's movement speed to 16, I think. I think that'll be a good... range to keep it at for a while. Now we head back. Cash in our chips. Excuse me, good sirs. Oh, I'm exhausted. My bad.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
I'll take the salt. You can have the axe. We don't really have anybody that would have a use for it. Oh no, sorry, I wanted that. I don't know, you can have it. We'll sell the carcasses because they're not really useful to us. Anything else we're holding on to that's a bit trash? No, not really. We are down to our last medicines. Oh, we've got a fog. We've got a fog, boys. Let's clear it up because it's daytime. Damn it. We missed our opportunity. There they are. There they are. No, they're gone. Oh, missed it twice. Missed it twice. Come on. We'll head back on the road. I think we're going to get exhausted before we get to the town, so we will need to camp somewhere for the night. Let's head off the road. What's this? Monolith, assign a scholar. We don't have one. So we'll just food up. So we got 4. And our troops' happiness hasn't changed because it's maxed out at 15. Oh. Just a little more effort and I'll make a name for myself. Even the Legion will want to hire me. So we get a few options here. I think we'll go with the happiness and relationship. Relationship's important. If they get a good enough relationship, they get bonuses in combat if they're near each other. So keeping people alive and building their relationships is important. It's just another thing that we have to micromanage. Oh, it's the same dude. We'll cash in, pick up some more jobs. Probably head straight back out again. Ooh, swordsman. We did want another one. And he has hard working. That's a potential boy there. Spearman. Oh, no, that's not a spearman. That's a warrior. Do we want a warrior? Oh, no. We wanted somebody with a two-handed hammer, didn't we? Somebody said that we should get a guy with a hammer. So we're looking for a bruiser. But we're definitely taking this guy.
Before becoming a refugee, I used to be a soldier.
And our companions happily welcome him. Of course they do. It's somebody else that's going to take a hits to the face while they don't have to.
Might you be looking for work? Our role here is your reward.
Ooh, that's a nice chunk of change. Right, what we got? Marheem is desperately looking for 4 times amber. Marheem's outside of this region and we don't have a border pass, so we can't leave. General squad must be in... Wrong person. Right, we'll take that. Okay, we've got a couple of jobs to the west. That's fine. Let's get out of here. You need gear. Let's head to the forge. Because I'm pretty sure I can make myself one of those. I can make him a falchion, definitely. These are all the helmets. Reinforced plate armor. I will use most of the iron that we have, but it will give him a suit of armor to wear at least. And I don't want to make that. I want to make the next level up, but we have no knowledge points. So actually, we're not going to make anything. I'll make him a sword. No, I'm not even going to make him that. I'm not wasting the materials. We'll park it for now. Anything else we need to do here? Yes, we need to restock on our mutton stew.
Refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that does...
Shut up, grumpy bollocks.
You touch it, you buy it.
What? That should be fine.
Might I interest you in my...
No.
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Yes.
good sirs?
Yes, that's what I was looking for. During the next rest, I'll have to pay wages of 74. That's fine. I look for the beasts. There they are. We need your skin. And we got the ambush off again. Sweet. Where am I? I'm here. So I need to be up top. We'll let Matey Boy tank the wolf. The archer can be there. Move the rangers in close. I'll come on the side so we can get behind him if we need to. One down. We're missing out on valor points here because we're not spending any when we're maxed out. No, not you. You, prove your worth. We're pretty strong at the moment. But don't fret, that won't last. This first area has a habit of lulling you into a false sense of security. Alright. No, I don't want to fight them. I want to trade with them.
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Turns out, no, I don't. Oh, I've come completely the wrong way. Overconfident in my sense of direction, I ended up wasting time. Hi, piggies. We could always do with extra food and extra leather, because we'll spend quite a bit of leather while we're making up our gear. Wow. Okay, that fight's over. I suppose we are talking about animals here, though. These are things that we should be able to beat quite easily. Okay, so that seems to be up here. That's the training ground that we buy the extra books from, by the way. We'll pick up the comfy because we need an alchemist as well. Hey, come here. We got another knowledge point. Yeah, so this guy sells all sorts of stuff, but the stuff that we're interested in is here, look. So it only shows one, but if you buy it, go away, come back the next day, you'll have another one. So aim increases the range. You spend a valor point to increase the range of your bow skills, which is incredibly useful for your archers. The run skill, you spend a valor point to be able to run an additional 5 meters, which is, again, very good. First aid skill, you spend a valor point to remove any poison, bleeding, or burning off of somebody, and if they're in the dying state, which is 1 hit away from death, it'll give them a little bit of HP and buy them another round. The taunt skill basically engages you in combat without you having to engage in combat, which is really good, and it also weakens the enemy for 1 round. So instead of, like, when I've used both of my abilities and killed 2 people, when I run to the third, but I don't have any way of engaging them in combat, I can use taunt, and then it engages them in combat, they become weakened, and it just helps your tanks basically be tanks, and Wrath is obviously the one that used to finish people off. So for the tanks, taunt and wrath and run is incredibly important. For the archers, aim and run is incredibly important. And first aid is just a useful thing to have. Ideally, you want all of your companions to have all of these skills. Because then no matter what happens, they've got something that they can do to help out, whether it be repositioning or engaging people in combat or finishing people off. But we don't have the money for those right now, so we're just going to leave. Apparently one of our ponies is leveled up. What should we call our ponies? We need some names for them. I have to have a think on what to call them. I think, oh, we can't get down there in time. Otherwise, I'd help that caravan. Not because I'm a good Samaritan, but because they normally pay you for the privilege. Right, well, bad guys should be around here somewhere. QE! I think I seized them. I do. Get ambushed, scrub. Right, let's have a gander. First guy that's going to attack is an archer. We need to shut him up quickly. That's fine. We've got somebody that can intercept. I'll swap places with matey boy. In fact, you can stay there. Who's attacking second? Third? Yeah, that's fine. We've got our tank rotation sorted out. We need our rangers. Where's my other ranger? Missing one. Am I going blind? I'm not. Where's my other ranger? One, two, three, four, five. Ah. Hiding in the trees. That's fine. So first up is the archer. And I need to get on him. And all he can do in return is punch me. Lol. Second up is my secondary tank, who's going to block this guy. Weakening him. And then giving him something to cry about. Oh no, you hit me for 3 points of damage. What am I going to do? And then third, we've got this warrior dude here. We can break his guard first because we have the spare point to use. And then hack and slash. And his guard will be broken for 3 turns. That should give us time to get the DPS round to dealing with him. Right, now it's the DPS's time to shine. Ooh. Man got hurt. Dude got killed. Ah. That's the problem. Pugilist versus Rangers not going to work out in our favor. You can go next. So we definitely need to focus down this hammer guy before he gets an opportunity to swing the arc. The archer gets bonuses if he ends his turn next to a ally, so we'll do that. So I used the 4 there to interrupt his swing. Ooh, that was vicious. Oh, that's good. Their leader decided to clash with our leader, so we're in a good spot. I don't need to fight yet because she's not going to fight for a while. What we do need to do is kill this guy. Next up. Let me can be cheeky and throw a knife at this guy. And we got a bonus point to spend, so we might as well throw... Oh, we're not throwing the poison bomb. That would hit everybody. Who's attacking next? That guy. Then we kill him. Oh, he doesn't really do anything. That's fine. Ooh, guy got hit hard. We're definitely going to be spending some repair materials this turn. So we can go in with the 2. And then in with the 3. And our third tank's just got a nice kill. He could even come over here. Kick him to death too. This guy's still not broken through my armor, but he is almost there. So we kind of need to speed this up a little bit. Just outright violated that guy. Right, what do we get? New hammer, some gold. These are materials for the pub, but we've not looked at that yet. That's a DLC that I've got where you can own your own pub. Take the movement speed boost, thank you. Continue. We need to check with Elena, see if that hammer's any better for her. It actually is. The problem is I don't like the skill with it. Because despite it increases the damage if they've got so that increases the damage if they've got armor, which is good. That doesn't, it just bypasses armor. So as much as that gives her 2 additional strength, I don't want to use that because its actual metric as to how it applies that strength is not as effective as the one we already have. Congratulations on volunteering to look at the eye thing. You can get the tent, mate. We've got to pay the wages. You can forgo paying the wages and your troops' happiness will drop periodically the longer you don't pay them. But we don't have a reason not to pay them at the minute. And I'm a good boss. I like to think that I pay wages when they're due. Cool. Cool. Oh, experience gained in combat increased by 10%. Nice. Our next group is down the road. Or that road, if you're from Yorkshire. We'll do this, go and cash in our winnings. That's not the group we're looking for, but we might fight them anyway, purely because it'll be funny. Oh, they really think they've got a chance. In a narrow channel as well. This is beautiful. We're going to attack them from both sides. That's my rogue. That's your rogue. We've got the secondary tank and the archer. Deadsies. Who's fighting next? This guy. Beg to differ. Enemy wants to surrender. Yeah, of course they do. No, need the secondary tank to come in and do their job. Ow. Okay. Next tank. Well, that's that, I suppose. The combat seems to have got very easy. But I don't think it's going to stay that way for long. These are the guys we were actually looking for. So let's make sure everybody's got a good run up. That's fine, that's fine. We do get a perk later on that allows us to be closer to the enemy. And closer together. So you get strategy things that you can do, but we'll talk about that later when we actually get to that point. So for the moment, I need to distract this person. Next up to fight from their side is this guy, so we'll use him. And he can actually use his kick because we had that spare valor point. And then the third person to attack on their side is going to be the hammer wielding lunatic on this side. Did not see that trap there, that's my bad. We weaken. We clobber. Three damage? Oh no! Please, think of the children. That man suddenly and violently died of natural causes. Just a little off the top. Oh, I even forgot I had an archer for a second. Picking on the ranger? How very dare you? We gotta bring that guard down. That guard's really high. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So that happened. Another hammer. Some medium armor, which none of my guys can use. Rangers and archers can only use light armor. We got some repairs to make. That's fine. We'll grab these loose provisions lying around and then we'll head back to the town. Hopefully we get back in time to be able to use the tavern instead of having to use our supplies. We got a nice chunk of materials as well, and we've got a knowledge point so I can get my heavy armor made and hand me down the stuff that I'm wearing currently to the new tank, and he'll need a blade as well. We could stop off by here actually. The iron ore might have respawned by now. No, it hasn't. You can press Alt on your keyboard and it'll highlight it if it's available. Okay, first of all, let's get the recipe for that ghost armor. Let's hit the smiths. Let's make some of that ghost armor. Oh, we need charcoal. We need 9, don't we?
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
I'm going to take that light armor off you, pal. Looks pretty good, that. You're wearing crafted, so that's not going to be better than that, is it? Nope. You're wearing diddly squat. You're wearing crafted. Which again is not going to be better than that. To be fair, I think that is a little bit better than the crafted. But you can have that, fella. Axes, hammers. Nope, don't want the rest of it. And we'll use the forge to make ghost breastplate. Whew. Didn't even have to save scum. So I can now equip this. No, I can't. I need level 5. I'm level 4. I jumped the gun a little bit there. We'll have to hold on to that. But we can make this guy a weapon. And he also needs a decent shield if we've got the materials for one. We do. Okay. Now he can wear these armors down here. So I'll just put him something on temporarily. Because as much as he is rated for heavy armor, it means he can wear heavy, medium, or light. So basically any armor tier that's less than the tier that you can wear, effectively. Give him a new sword, give him a new shield. There we go. He's looking much more capable as an individual. We are short on iron, but if I can make a couple of helmets, that would help. So we can create 2 heavy helmets. Or 4 medium helmets. I think we go for the 2 heavies. Yeah, we're not really using materials that we can't replenish quite easily. How many throwing knives we got left? None. Right, leave. I've got a new dome cover. She's got a new dome cover. That's as far as we can go with that. We are pretty much out of iron. That's fine. And then we just need to double check that our rangers still have throwing knives. They do. Because those throwing knives give them the +3 critical hit. And then we cash in our jobs.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Still can't do that one. Need to wait for more jobs to arrive. That's fine. Who have we got waiting in the tavern? Warrior, not interested. Oh, you beauty. Oh, you beauty. Neither of those are going to be any use to us, but at least they're not negative. We do need another archer.
I was part of another group of mercenaries.
Well, now you're part of us. Our troop find her friendly. I think we go in another hunter. Movement 6. That is really poor. That's good. And she needs some gear. Armor's all we can give you really at the minute. I don't have any materials to make you anything new. Sorry about that. Cool, so we're up a tank, we're up an archer. We've now got 2 archers, 2 rangers, and a... No, that's it. 2 archers, 2 rangers, and 3 tanks. The next person we'll add to our group will be a warrior, not a warrior, one of these guys. But instead of being the destroyer class, they'll be the vanguard class, I think. But anyway, that's where we'll leave it tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one.